Trenton Stanhope. He's got a bunch of props for the NBA Finals. Here's the one he likes the best, Kelly. Nikola Jokic to average 12-plus assists in the NBA Finals. Jokic to average 12-plus assists in the NBA Finals is plus 750. Plus 750. You like that one? Nikola Jokic to average 12-plus assists, plus 750.
I don't know. There was a couple of these we went through yesterday on the...
oh, look at you. We have this one up, as a matter of fact, as well. Second to last.
We did the Hardwood Handicappers NBA Finals special yesterday. Everybody should check it out.
Oh, wherever podcasts are distributed. VSiN.com/podcast.
Yeah, and it should be on there for a full video show as well.
So let's go through these. Nikola Jokic to average a triple-double is minus 125. You believe that? I mean, that's how ridiculous he is with triple-doubles.
I mean... I could make an argument that number's light.
Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah. Though, is it a bet you're like rushing to make? No.
But I think that applies to almost all of these. Like these are all fun. We can go over all of them.
Aaron Gordon to score 20-plus points. We're talking averages here, right?
I'm going to go.
Oh, no, we're not. He's saying Aaron Gordon to score 20-plus in any NBA Finals game is plus 100.
I'll go rapid fire. No there.
Okay, Jokic to, I'll read them off. You give me your answers. Nikola Jokic to score 40-plus points in a finals game?
Yes.
Plus 145. You like that?
Yes.
Nikola Jokic to record 15-plus assists in an NBA finals game? Plus 220.
No.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell Pope to score 20-plus points in an NBA finals game? Plus 250.
Oof. Okay.
That is tempting.
I'm going to say, on this one, Gill, I'm going to say no, but the odds good enough to play yes, to play it.
Just once. That's all he has to do. Back to Jokic. Nikola Jokic to record 20-plus rebounds in an NBA Finals game, plus 275. I would need a little more on that.
I think I'd play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he get to 20 that often?
No.
Jamal Murray to score 40-plus points in an NBA Finals game, plus 330. I like that one better than the Jokic 20 boards.
I like that one, too.
Plus 330. Sticking with Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray to record 10-plus assists in an NBA Finals game, plus 650. I do not love that.
Nikola Jokic in his entire career has had 13 games of 20-plus rebounds.
There you go. You're not getting nearly enough bang for your buck there. And here's the one that gentleman on Twitter was talking about. Nikola Jokic to average 12-plus assists in the NBA Finals, plus 750.
The averages get dicey. I think there's a lot of markets, and those are some of the newer markets I've noticed this year, Gil, that are kind of, I haven't really noticed as much in the past. A lot of series average markets out there. And I'm not saying they're a good bet, bad bet, anything like that. It's just... keep in mind, an NBA Finals, an NBA series of any kind, how many adjustments occur, how many, like, what was that, Game 5 with the Heat where Haywood Highsmith was so big, we all thought he was going to be in there for Game 6. He didn't play a single minute in Game 6. Like, the amount of adjustments that happen with personnel, I would just be, unless you're, the only people I would make bets on those with are the star players, and you better have a strong conviction one way or the other with that.
Also, if you believe, like, it has to be sort of correlated with your, all of these have to be correlated with your
Right.
finals thoughts, right? So let's say you believe, let's say you're of the mind that the Nuggets are going to roll the Heat. Let's say not even a sweep, let's say a gentleman's sweep, right? Let's say you believe that. Are you more or less apt to play that Nikola Jokic one to average? Because let's just say one of those 5 games that you believe the Nuggets will win in, he will just have a down assists game. And by down, I mean he has 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
Then think about he's got to make up for that over the 4 remaining games you believe are left. So it's that kind of analysis you have to make. You have to really start with your series handicap and work from there for all these.
I also, just on that one quick, I know JVT's very heavy on this. I still tend to believe he's correct. I'm not as strong with my convictions on this, but I think you're going to see Nikola Jokic primed more as a scorer in this series, simply because I don't think the Heat are going to throw 2-3 bodies at him and leave wide open shooters all around the perimeter. I think he's beaten up on Bam over the years. I understand that. It's a small sample size, about 4 times they've matched up over the past couple years, where I've seen numbers of him dominating Bam. But it's I don't think you can mess around with this Denver team and leave, funnel down to Jokic, right? They collapse on him, Gill. It's swing it out to one guy. Then it's a hockey assist over to Michael Porter Jr. wide open in the corner. I think that's a bad way to play this series for the Miami Heat.
These are interesting. Nikola Jokic to average 16-plus rebounds, 8-1. Ooh.
Nah, I mean, that's the same thing that you brought up with the 20, right? It's not that
the averages are tough.
It's not that I don't think that's possible, but I would need way more. Need way more than that.
I'm going to ask at the end, which do you like the best? Michael Porter Jr. to score 30-plus points in any NBA Finals game, 8-1. Any Denver player to make 8-plus 3-point field goals is plus 850. That's interesting. You don't think Jamal Murray could go off or Michael Porter could go off on one of these?
It's Murray or Michael Porter.
Yeah. Any player to score 50-plus points in any Finals game, 11-1. Nuggets or Heat. Nikola Jokic to record a triple-double in each NBA Finals game, 18-1. Now, that's a fun one. That would be a fun one to live through. Any Denver Nuggets player to score 50-plus is 18-1. That's just Nuggets players. Jokic to outscore Butler in every game, 20-1. Jokic to score 50-plus, 25-1 in any NBA Finals game. Any player to score 55-plus in any Finals game, 25-1. Any player to score 55 points. Oh, Nikola Jokic to score 50-plus is 25-1. Any player to score 55-plus is 30-1. And how about this one? Any Denver player to break Elgin Baylor's all-time scoring record for an NBA Finals game of 61 points is 90-1. 61 is up there, dude.
I think all those scoring ones you got to be careful with.
What's the one or two you like the most? Because I definitely think there's a couple here that are interesting. 18-1 on Jokic to record a triple-double. I get it. It should be 18-1, but it's doable. Like, that's not an outlandish one.
It's not.
Any Denver player to make 8-plus threes, plus 850? Porter and Murray just have to go off one game.
That page is a lot tougher.
I don't know. I think there's a couple here that I might like as a flyer.
I would play. I think my favorite is Jamal Murray to score 40-plus in a game at plus 330. I know that's way less fun than the 8-1.
I think you're right. I think that's probably the best of the bunch. Plus 330, not as sexy as the others, but
yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot.
He's going to go off one or two of these.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.